All right, I'm super excited to record this content. We have somebody from Scale Hobbies, funny. You know, finally we have somebody who can provide paint supplies for miniatures, which we never thought would be available in India all these years. And some people who actually have been doing this for a long time, uh, they assume that we would know you, and they I think they felt that even you know about TTOX already, right? But I'm so glad you made it to this TTOX. I want to know more. I want to tell people what you do, what you can provide, what you have, how you got into this hobby. And yeah, funny, tell us a bit about your background and how you got into this.
Sure, definitely. Thanks for having me on this talk. And TTOX,
Of
we are
course.
really excited when we had the opportunity to come over here. So it's a board gaming industry,
We are
and
super excited to have you here. Yeah.
yeah, thank you. So it all started, for me is we actually was doing the miniature photography, these things.
Okay.
So this is where my interest into the miniatures things started, right? 10 years back.
10 years back.
Yes. So I
Okay.
started exploring things like what are these miniatures, how they are coming up, and all those things. Then I started into railroad modeling.
Wow.
So this is where the miniatures, HO scale miniatures are being used.
Right.
It's a very huge hobby, and
Right, especially in Japan. You will
yes.
not believe it. That's what pushed me into this business actually. I'll tell you
Oh,
about
okay.
it a bit later. Yeah.
Sure. So that's where these HO scale figures are being used. The railroad modeling, they create the scenes and all those things.
Exactly.
So I was exploring about the scale things part.
Right.
What is the scale? Why they call it a HO scale? What are the
Right.
different scales that are available?
That's 1:64, I think.
1:87.
Oh my
HO
God, it's
scale
even
is
more
even
smaller.
smaller.
Okay.
Yes. So there is also N scale. So I bought couple of tracks and sets for the N scale. I wanted to set up a layout on all this.
From Japan or Germany?
From UK.
Okay.
So when we are traveling there, and we have my sister there, so we bought couple of things from there. So that's how my interest into the miniature things and the hobby actually started for me.
Amazing.
So that's where I wanted
Do you
to.
have a setup somewhere?
I actually wanted to do a setup, but I could not because about the availability of the.
I love dioramas. I have built so many dioramas right now. In my studio, I have like, uh, I mean, I'll show it to you because I also have Gundam sets. So for
Gundams, yes.
yeah,
This is
for
a
Gundams, I need the backdrop of sorts.
backdrops, correct.
So I would build these buildings, and I mean, I still can't believe we actually have a common starting point. I'll tell you about it, but yeah. So you went to
Sure.
UK, picked up these things. It
Yes.
started with a train.
Yes, it's a railroad modeling which I wanted to set up. Particularly started with N scale because
Okay.
the N scale is much smaller than HO scale, and within small.
Can you tell us a bit about these scales because I've never heard of these terms?
Yes, yes. HO scale is your 1/87 scale. That is
HO or
HO.
okay.
It's usually called as HO scale, O scale, G scale. The bigger the number is, the smaller the object.
Okay.
The smaller the number is the bigger. So like when you take it in the real world, it's a one scale.
Yeah.
Now in the one scale, next is a 12 scale or 6 scale. That means the half of that one,
Correct.
the ratio. Like that, the bigger the number, the smaller the object will be.
Yeah,
in
because the
that.
denominator.
Yes.
Yeah, 1/50, 1/54.
Correct. So HO scale, and HO scale is the most popular one because of the size and these things. But it will also take a lot of space in these things. So because of the space constraint and these things, I wanted to start with the N scale, which
is
you can
even more
simply
smaller.
set even smaller than that. So on that N scale, we can put it on a tabletop or something. We can create a much bigger scene in that one.
Yeah.
So that's how my interest in the scale model and scale things has started. So I wanted to create my own figures in the sense, paint those things with the different colors and create
Right.
these things. Then I
They
explored how
actually come in a color already. So,
Yes,
but you can add some.
yes, they are unpainted
Right.
things also will come, so that you can start painting those things. So you can have your own color
Right.
variations and these
Right.
things, customize those things as you want. You can change the posture of these figures and all those things. This is where I started exploring. But unfortunately in India they are not available anywhere.
Mm.
So when we started into that, then we explored a lot on this, modeling community. There is a scale modeling, aircraft modeling is there,
Mm.
army figures modeling is there, dioramas. That's a
Seriously.
huge itself. One part
We
is there.
started a business with dioramas. I still have all the files which I've invested infinitely, where every wall can be customized. You can build a big building, a small building. But this is a kind of a sci-fi themed structures that we build. So there's a floor, there's a wall, a roof, and a base, and you can
Yes.
plug in and customize
Yes.
everything. Staircases,
Absolutely, absolutely. It's
people,
our
and all of that.
imagination, and you
Yeah.
can create a scene out of that one. That's really amazing.
Mind blown. Seriously, I
So-
never imagined you will actually say dioramas. Okay.
That's a huge, actually, a lot of
Yeah.
trade shows happen around the world. But unfortunately, in India, we don't have the kits are not available, the paints are not available. The hobby itself is in very, very, very less. There are people, who are getting things from outside and doing the things. So we wanted to, help this community, or particularly the hobby, to come up. So
Yeah.
we started, okay, how we can. So we approach the manufacturers, and they are willing to provide us and all, because that's how we started with the Vallejo, and other manufacturers as well. They are very much interested.
Citadel and
Yes. So they are very much interested to provide these things. So this is how our.
so you're importing it from which country now? For
No, we are the distributors for Vallejo. This is from Europe. This is one of the,
congratulations.
thank you.
Yeah.
This is the one of the number one paints
I
in
love
the.
Vallejo. I mean,
They have.
in general, that particular genre of paint is
Yeah.
designed in a different way, right? I
Correct,
mean, they
correct.
flow so well, it's so even,
Correct.
and you can layer it. It doesn't dry quickly.
They have lot of colors.
Yeah.
Different range products.
Exactly.
Artist range is also there. Hobby range is if you take hobby range itself, there are a lot of things.
Right.
Like pigments are there. Paints, model colors, model air, game colors, true metallic. There are vibrant colors.
Yeah.
There are a huge range. You just need to know
Primers and all of the
everything.
other accessories that you
Everything.
need. Yeah.
They are in this industry from quite a long, and they know how to make these paints.
Are you part of the 3D miniature group?
Not yet.
Let me add you right away.
Sure.
You met Anvay yesterday with
Yes,
Warhammer.
yes, he's one of. Yes.
I didn't
He's
know
our
that
big-
he's your customer.
He
And
orders a
even
lot of things.
Karthik is a customer.
Yes.
Right? And I think Anvay has been doing this for a long time, and his precision is ridiculous.
Yes, yesterday we have seen his
Warhammer,
Warhammer
Kill Team, yeah.
miniatures. Absolutely, he
But,
nailed it. The painting and these things.
And these are original Warhammer minis.
Oh, very
so
nice.
the ones which I have are all 3D printed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but then obviously you don't get access to all the files correctly, right?
Okay.
So he only shared one massive folder with some 600 bits and pieces in it,
Oh.
which I need to figure out what left hand, right hand, wrist, and everything. But I'll tell you where the starting point was common. So I went on a backpacking trip to Japan, and have I told you this story? Recording, right? Yeah. So we went on a backpacking trip. I went solo, in fact, because my wife was like, I can't eat food in Japan and all that. You
Okay.
go. Okay. So I was actually having my own creative studio then. I was not into any of these yet as a full time. Okay. So I went to one of the Toys R Us, and there was one 40 feet wall filled with different sorts of rail tracks
Railways, yes.
and Takara Tomies, different, you could choose the type of car, I mean, the train bogies and all of that, right? Mind blown.
Yeah.
What happened next was a father came in with a kid around my son's age, right? At that point of time, he was 4 5 years old, and he just picked up a few tracks, and he asked him to choose one train to start off
Okay.
with, and he took that. The total was 170 yen.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Okay, some 40 yen here, 70 yen here, and it was just some 170 or 180 yen. I remember this because as soon as I left, I also took the same things.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the variety that was there, rows and rows and rows of
Yeah.
different customization things, and but in India, we are so used to picking up a train set,
Yes.
open fitted, rails won't connect.
Correct.
The trees will be like this.
Yes,
the people
it's
will
a
be
completely
like this,
out of shape and out of
completely out of
scale.
shape. And the main engine, if you put the batteries, won't work.
Yes.
And it'll die after
It
some
will be a
time. The wheel will break.
simple track kind of
Exactly.
thing. Yeah, it's not a big layout, but it's a simple circular or
Exactly.
8 track.
And
kind
it'll
of
die
thing.
in like an hour or 10 minutes of using it. Now what do you do? Right? You'll have to buy a whole train set again.
Yes.
Just because you want that one component.
Yeah, there is no customization that is available.
Exactly.
You can't create your own track and
Yeah.
these things. So these are all not at all there in India.
Exactly.
But
There is one guy, he used to work for a toy company. I don't know if you have interacted with him. Akshay or Akshat, or I don't know, I've forgotten his name. He used to work for this Zephyr Toys, and he used to make his own trains.
Okay.
Have you interacted with anybody like that?
No.
Oh man, I have to connect you to him. He makes his own train sets,
Okay.
like a collectible.
Oh, good.
Okay, in metal. He
Metal.
die casts it.
Oh.
Yeah, die casts it and paints it and gives it out. Mind blowing. He'll sell each one of them for like 5 to 15,000
okay.
rupees. Damn, I'm not remembering his name, but I have saved him as a railway enthusiast. So along this time, along those, once you cross these railway customized thingies, there was something called Sylvania family.
Okay.
Have you heard of it?
I heard of it.
Right, where you can actually, it's not like a Barbie set or a like a Marvel's headquarters, but Sylvania family is where you can customize your
Correct.
toy house to a level where I can buy either 3 chairs or 4 chairs for my dining table, photo frames to put on the wall.
Yeah.
To that level of modularity, I saw that, and I came to India and I started Dice Toy Labs. And I'm like, I'm done with all this photography, cinematography thing. I'm going to do something fun, right? So I started Dice Toy Labs, and the first thing that was in my mind was modularity.
Okay.
People should be able to go pick whatever parts they want and then fit their own stuff. But then there was a lot of catches, right? Manufacturing is a nightmare.
Correct.
Inventory is a nightmare. Who is going to fund you?
Correct.
Mold cost is ridiculous.
Ridiculous molds. Yes. Of
Yeah,
course.
right. And I'm so glad we share a common journey, because today we can print our own stuff at home.
Correct. That the 3D printing has changed.
Do you have a resin printer?
Yes, we do.
I
have,
see
yes.
some resin
Yes,
models with
yeah,
you.
yeah.
So I'm telling you, man, at somewhere, we have these parallels intersecting at TTOX, which is great. But I think today we are at a time where this hobby has bounced back because of this other innovation which is going
Other
in
innovations
parallel,
in the technology. Correct.
right? Because like bamboo labs have come.
That's making things possible to create by yourself,
Exactly.
and
You don't need to
accessible
source it
yes.
from somewhere
Correct.
and ship it or
Yeah.
pay customs.
Correct.
This is mind blowing. So when we started printing with normal FDM printers itself, just to hide the grains, we would brush it,
fill
right?
it, use
But
fill.
just for camera, I don't want to share my knowledge because it might suck. But I want to understand from you, for an FDM 3D printing guy who has a bamboo lab at home, what would be the right way to finish it to get a nice colored piece?
Yeah, these FDM printers are already pre-colored, in the sense you will get in color
Yeah.
filaments and all those things.
Correct.
But if you would like to change it the way the color, or you want to remove the layer lines, is basically
What color of the filament would you recommend?
no. You can go with a white or gray, neutral color.
Definitely not black.
Not black, because your colors will be, once you start painting that one, it will be darker in these
Correct.
things. Okay, so I would either go with a neutral color like a gray,
Okay.
and get it buff, in the sense sand it so smooth, means with
Okay.
any kind of sandpaper or a machine.
Okay.
Sand it off
Do
roughly.
you use a Dremel tool for it?
Yes, I don't have much of this one. We don't print with the FDM much.
FDM. Okay.
It's only like the tools and these things.
Right.
But any other characters, small details, we go with the resin this thing, because
Okay.
it has more
Oh
detailing.
yeah,
in that one.
100%. I mean, just for TTOX, I was printing some D&D minis and other minis, and I killed one printer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean the screen needs to be replaced.
Correct.
It's burnt in places. But yeah, FDM. So when you say sandpaper,
You can use sandpaper. It depends on the soft, means like you can start with the 200, 300, and once you need to build it up, then you go with the 1,000 grit or something like that.
So you have to do 3 times.
No, it depends on how much the layering. Nowadays, it's the layering lines is also very less.
Yeah, Bamboo Labs can print at 0.2,
Correct.
0.1.
So when we started, it was the layering length is.
I remember it. 0.8, 0.4.
Correct.
When I could print in 0.4. I mean, my first 3D printer was that Fabex or something, which was there. Yeah, I'll take this call later. But yeah, it was designed for printing jewelry samples, jewelry prototypes, and that was the reason it was super detailed, but it was so not reliable.
Correct.
You'll get first grade 5 prints, and after that gone, because filament also was not available.
Correct.
Right?
And it's a bit costly at that time.
Yeah, and second thing is, when the resin printers came out, it was so easy now because they're already super detailed. 0.05 mm.
When we started,
resolution.
we bought the resin for around 5K, one bottle of resin.
Exactly. And
now it is available for 1,000 rupees, 50. It came down. So the pricing and these things. Yeah.
I forgot to ask you the most important question: is this full time?
No, this is a hobby for me.
Okay.
That's how.
What do you do as a
I was a software engineer. I was a senior architect.
Wow. Which company?
Work for Carrier.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
so
Eco Energy.
AC company.
Yes, Eco Energy Insights. I do the IoT.
Oh, interesting. So you're at chip level.
No, I'm not on the hardware side.
Okay.
I'm mostly on the software side.
Okay.
Data collection.
Amazing. Those are the days. I mean, it's been 20 years since I worked in an IT company. I used to be with Mindtree.
Okay.
And working in the media and entertainment industry, where working with studios in US and stuff. That's the reason I used to travel a lot, come back.
Correct.
Shweta used to work in Cognizant as a project manager for almost 14 plus years. She used to travel to US and come back. So we used to go to a lot of Toys R Us and all of that, right? And I got addicted to Gundam and Gundam kits, especially. Their detailing is
they'll actually customize and the coloring the Gundam.
Exactly. That I was shocked. So now you can actually, in Japan, you can get a Gundam for 200 rupees.
Correct.
Like yen equivalent. Yeah. And it comes in one single color, like white or gray, and you can actually customize it.
Correct.
Right? Because I think there's been a change where that hobby originally was male oriented.
Yeah, Gundam is more popular in Japan.
Everything, even dioramas and all of these are generally male oriented, right? You'll never see the other gender interested in dioramas. Correct. But I think that's changed now.
Yeah, it's changing.
It's changed. It's leapfrog like crazy. I mean, now we are seeing so many women, and all it's become a gender equal kind of a business now. But yeah, so 2 perspectives to complete the FDM printing thing, because a lot of people viewers are still using FDM. Once you use the sandpaper, and all
you
of that,
can sand it and use a kind of a filler, primer.
Which one would you suggest? Gesso is a cheap
No, not
version.
a Gesso. Surface primers you try with any aerosol this ones,
Right.
and fill it and let it settle down nicely, and do a one more sanding and this thing, so that you don't get any rough surfaces and these things. It will be
Right.
smooth. Then start your
So you
priming.
have to do that thing, is it? Once you sand it, without sanding, you will have grains.
Correct.
And to fill up, remove the grains as much as possible. Fill it up with
Yeah,
a
this is
primer.
particularly
I use this one, that Rust-Oleum.
Rust-Oleum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rust-Oleum has multiple types of primers
Correct.
as well, right?
Yes,
Like
yes.
fill and
Filling, yes.
there is just a primer. There's another one which
Another
will,
one, filler type is also available. But we don't print FDM in that scale.
Right.
So
details are lost.
in the sense, we do go for the resin printing and this.
Right, right. So once you prime it, and then you're ready to do whatever paint, right?
So let your primer sit for a while.
How long?
Recommended is 8 hours.
What?
Yes, for the for it to settle down.
8 hours?
Yes, I would actually recommend.
But it dries in a half.
It will dry, but it actually, if you give it more time, it settles down nicely. 4 to 8 hours is, I would actually.
And
recommend.
also, it's not just about emptying an entire spray bottle.
No,
It's
you need to layer that one.
Yeah.
Very thin layers. You start doing that one. Give a couple of minutes, let it dry. Just a couple of minutes, dry. Paint another layer. Now, the more primer, because that's the one which helps the paint to stick properly.
Correct.
Okay, if your primer is good and it sticks well, your paint is super. You don't get, because the same thing I had this one when we are doing the minis and these things. We would obviously handle those minis, and it starts chipping off the paints.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I think now the minis, the paint job on minis are way better.
Correct.
It doesn't scrape off and stuff like that.
So it's usually about your primer, and once you get your primering done nicely, your paint is super.
Amazing. I actually, before I jump into some tricky questions, this resin prints that you're talking about, I hate it that they're so delicate. It's not ABS. You can't expect. If you really want extremely strong stuff, you have to go to a Form Labs or, get that kind of a resin, which is in lakhs. How do you? Is there a outer layer that you can actually add to make the resin model a bit stronger? Is there anything like that?
No, nowadays.
I always had this question to ask somebody. I mean, I have an expert here.
No, I'm not so expert, but we are still printing and these things. But nowadays, resins are coming with ABS, gray resins and all those things. ABS
But it still
resins.
snaps.
Yeah, it's still fragile. Not might be as strong as the filament. These things. Yeah, but there are flexible resins and these things. If you want, we can cast this and make a mold out of it and use other resins as well to cast for your casting purposes. It's like your fast prototyping. 3D printing
Right.
is basically your fast prototyping and this.
No, because we always have to redesign the model or retouch the model in Fusion or whatever to make some of the thin parts a little
Correct.
thicker, while it's not spoiling
Yes.
the look and feel of the model. Any spray which can actually, so I always felt that, okay, you've done your job with the model and the design, you printed it, even if it's ABS like. I always felt that giving it some protection, prime it, paint it, add a varnish kind of a thing, protects it great because a lot of people will touch it.
Correct,
And they're like,
correct.
"Ooh, nice model," and I'm like, I'll be dying there while they're touching it. Varnish has really saved it a big time, and it doesn't. It might dull the finish a little, but there is matte varnish.
There are
and
different
gloss
types of varnishes that are available. What the look here that you want on your
Correct.
minis and the figures, it depends on. So, for example, you want very glossy kind of thing, you go with the gloss varnish.
So all of these are provided by Vallejo because
Yes.
right now we are doing mix and match from
No, Vallejo, as I said,
automobile industry.
Yes, Willow has everything that is needed for the hobby industry. Like, you, as it name it, pigments. You have polyurethane varnish. You have water-based varnishes.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. PU makes it cushiony also, is it?
No, it has the polyurethane in that one,
Okay,
so
okay.
that will make
Like a
uh,
rubbery velvet
no,
feel.
it will add more extra protection kind of thing.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Oh, it's
water.
like what you put for cars also, right? To
Correct,
protect. Oh
correct.
my God. Okay.
So there are different types of varnishes there. Metal varnishes there, metal primers are there.
All of these are available with you.
All of these available. We are also getting the artist range as well,
Okay.
because these are two different lines actually. One is completely about the hobby, and another is artist grade. So Vallejo provides, it's a lot of range of colors are available. If you take the game color or model color,
You have a whole
three.
shelf which looks like a super detailed gradient, right?
Correct. In greens itself, you will find around 10 types of greens. You will hardly take, okay, I want a green color. Which green color? We have forest green, dark green, light green,
Yeah,
ochre green,
yeah.
different types of shades are
I
available.
remember that. I think now the new trend is initially we used to start with a dark and then go to a light shade.
Hmm.
But now people are starting, it's called fast paint,
Yes.
where they start with a dark shade and, uh, I mean, no, it's the other way around. Yeah, you start with a gray shade and then you start layering it and
Layering,
add
correct.
shadows and
Shadows,
stuff like that,
details.
right?
Yes, yes.
But now they start off with black and they
Build up.
have translucent
Correct.
paint.
Yeah, inks you can use. Okay, you can build up the layerings and this
Detailing, yeah.
detailing and these things. Go for a dry
Like the
brushing.
highlights and
Highlights, you can go for a dry brush, which will pop up your highlights. You can use washes, which will go into crevices, the details,
right.
shadows, and it will
Oh,
absolutely give your
love using washes, man.
that is a beauty.
So beautiful, right? I mean, you'll actually see the details of those
Correct.
figures, which
There
would
you like.
otherwise it would be just gray. Yeah.
Even if you just don't use washers, just put the color, and if you don't apply wash, the colors it will color one. You will not get the
It looks
detailing of it.
solid. It
Correct, that's
doesn't
all.
look detailed. Yeah.
It looks like artificial. I just put some colors, but if you want the shadows and the realistic effect, go with the washes.
You don't know how much I have experimented. My video guy, I mean, my store guy who's was behind the camera, he would have loved this session actually because he's the one who runs the 3D printers in my studio. And I keep telling him, try this, try that. And he's like, sir, I did everything. It looks like, uh, the plastic has fungus grown on it. So we don't know how to finish really.
Oh, okay.
And also, I don't have that kind of patience. You need to have real, after printing with resin,
Yeah.
because the model itself looks so detailed
So
and
did it, yes.
glossy.
And once you paint, if you can't give the proper paint, you are not doing
Yeah,
the
you're not
justice.
doing justice. You
Justice.
nailed it. I swear, the first thing, you might have met Tucker.
No.
Tucker is the big guy who paints minis as well. You haven't
Okay.
met Tucker? Okay, let me introduce you to him. So you met Karthik, you met Anvay. I wanted to
Avinash or
meet
some.
Arvind and Tucker. These
Okay.
two guys are big time into miniatures. They play D&D, and
Oh, okay.
Tucker is obsessed with games with minis.
Oh.
And every time I share and there is no mini, I mean painted mini, he puts a stinking remark saying, "Paint them, man." 1 second. Everybody is calling for some reason. Must be some red flag. Hi, I'm in an interview. What's up? Okay, bye. Okay.
So
Yeah,
to
sorry.
get your minis to lively, first use a primer.
What's the fastest way? Because some of the minis games come with 60 minis, and
Oh.
I just bought a game recently from US, which I had backed on Kickstarter. It has 300 minis.
Oh my god.
How
Okay.
do I paint all of
Go
them?
with the speed paint, the express colors. Express colors are designed for painting minis faster.
Can you guide us through one process?
The painting process is the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, but express colors are, you can give the satin finish and you can do the brush painting or airbrushes, and you can that range itself is
Okay.
for.
So assume that I have a game with 32 minis.
Correct.
Okay. Tomorrow is TTOX.
You can
Is
you'll
it even possible?
yes, it is still possible. You can try the express colors. You
Okay.
get all kinds of range colors in
So
that one,
how is Express colors different from other colors?
because they designed for these tabletop games specifically.
Okay. Are
Where
they
you
translucent or something like that?
no,
Or-
not translucent. They are satin finish.
Okay.
Okay, and they're fast drying,
Mm-hmm.
much faster than all these colors are. Of course, they are fast
Yeah,
drying,
pretty fast. Yeah.
very fast drying because water based and these things.
Correct.
So the color range that is available, the palette and this it's generally for your
Oh,
tabletop
it's
and these things.
limited
Limited,
also.
yes.
Okay, got it.
But if you take the game color, you have around lot of colors. Model colors, you have around 300 colors references in that.
Mind-boggling. No, so a lot of people keep asking, how do I get chrome finish? How do I get, like for example, Iron Man, right? You have shades of red and gold and
Yes, yes.
stuff like that. How do you?
The recommended procedure is go with the gloss black primer first.
Oh,
Yes. When you want something shiny, this thing
the
is
primer itself is glossy.
yes. Yes.
Okay.
So you need to go with the gloss black primer,
Okay.
and on top of that one, you apply your chrome. There is a special line of metallic paints that are available, which are generally used in aircraft modeling. You can try those paints where you get chrome, silver, steel, those kinds of things are there. Or in game color also, there are different types of polished gold, silver, chainmail. You'll find a lot. Brass. I think Anway knows about it. He always, I love this color.
Brass, is it?
Brass.
It's called brassy brass.
Correct.
It,
So,
it is color of brass, basically.
yes.
Okay.
So
Amazing.
you will definitely feel the mini or the effect on
The
that.
Warhammer minis that he has is a 30 mm. I mean, the small
28
one,
mm.
28 mm, right? It's really small, actually.
Yes.
And getting the details on that is
Absolutely.
You will not believe it. My first product commercially in our company were miniatures.
Oh, okay.
Were Indian warrior minis.
Yuddhabhumi.
Exactly. Oh, I was shocked when you mentioned Yuddhabhumi, actually. I can't believe you have a copy of Yuddhabhumi with the
Yes.
minis.
When I was actually painting, these things,
Uh,
we got the Yuddhabhumi in Comics Con.
Comic Con in Bangalore, right?
Yes,
Oh,
in
okay.
Bangalore, Comics Con. We bought
How?
the
Why don't I
Yuddhabhumi,
remember
and we
meeting you at all?
started
You must have
painting
met
that
me,
one.
no?
We might have met, we might
Yeah.
not know that.
Probably you met my wife. I don't know.
Yes.
Both of us are the ones who run at Comic Con.
Correct. So we
Damn.
bought the Yuddhabhumi to get those minis only.
Or did you buy it in Chennai? Because
No, we went
Okay.
all Comics Con in Bangalore.
mind blowing. So this was 2018-19, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. So did you paint any of those?
Yes, we do
What?
paint.
Show us.
At that time, these paints are not available. So the paints what we have, we tried on those
But
things.
you have photographs or something.
No.
But you have minis that you painted.
Yes, still my son, he loves playing that game. Whenever some
I
guests come
have
in.
a lot of. Oh, I don't know if you know this. We introduced a lot more new characters.
Okay.
So we have archers on elephants and
Oh,
horse
okay.
riders. So we just resin printed and ship it off.
Okay.
Um,
Those are, I think, this mold, this one.
Yeah, those are PVC molded.
PVC.
It has
It's
six
a flexible.
Yeah, flexible. We designed that because initially we were a toy company.
Okay.
So we didn't want children to get hurt.
Correct.
So even if you like stand on
Stand,
it,
correct.
nothing happens.
The flexibility, yeah.
But it's at we had to get sacrifice detailing for that.
correct. Okay.
Yeah. Oh
Now-
my goodness. Funny. I don't know what to say, man. It's you just connected me to a lot of things. I think this is not the first and last conversation. We want you to come more often to TTOX because this
Definitely,
is
sure.
your most concentrated demographic you'll ever find. And these are people who'll actually understand what you're talking.
Okay.
Okay. So I want to introduce you to the pillars of the 3D miniatures painting guys. I think you are God for us.
No, still learning a lot of things because we learn on experience in the sense while
Right.
trying in these things. But yes, the knowledge that we gain on the experience is I'm open to sharing. We get a lot of calls from customers. How can I paint? Because the people they buy primer. Do I need that one? Why do I need the primer?
It's so
I can
expensive,
simply
1,000, 2,000 rupees.
so
Yeah.
I can directly paint something. No, you when you want your finishes
So this
perfect.
is exactly the same problem we had. How do you reach to the right market? Product market fit, right? Just because it's an art and crafts and hobby side, it doesn't mean it'll suit everyone,
No, yes,
right? But there are people in India
correct.
who love doing this, but they don't know that you exist.
Yes, yes.
Correct. Now, I think I'm so glad you came to TTOX because now I think through TTOX at least 100, forget 100, at least 10 to 15 hardcore enthusiasts know about you, and that is only going to mushroom,
Correct.
right?
Even we wanted to share the knowledge of this hobby. This the scale modeling, it itself is a separate category. If you talk about railroad modeling, and this dioramas creation,
Exactly.
scale modeling itself
No,
is
now
a
with
separate.
resin printers and FDM printers, everybody is
Yes.
like, why should I print in four different filaments, wasting so much of filament in 3D printing?
Printing.
I'd rather just, it's just eyes, right? I'll just color it with whatever. Oh, one spot. Okay, I'll just color it off.
Yes.
So, but they don't know how to do
How
it.
to do it?
How
Correct.
you should put a primer, or before
Yeah.
primer, you have to like polish it.
There are a lot of people who even does not know about the airbrushes.
Exactly.
Yeah, it saves you
And
a
it's
lot
not
of time.
available. I have done jugaad with airbrushes.
Even
So,
I tried the cheap ones that are available
yeah,
in the market.
the makeup by airbrushes.
I lost the interest actually
Exactly.
because
It's not consistent.
if you're stuck with the doing the things, you lose interest.
Correct.
Obviously, then I don't
And
want it.
also, if you put cheap ink, I mean
Correct.
cheap paint into it, it just
It
clogs
clogs
it.
your
Exactly.
airbrush, and you need to
Completely
change your.
clogs. It doesn't come evenly.
Yeah.
I don't know
So
how
this
to
is
tell
where
you
we wanted to
this.
bring all the products,
Yes.
tools.
Your booth looks bloody colorful, okay? It looks beautiful. It has all the good things in there. I really, really, really wish that you come for every tea talks,
Definitely, we will.
okay?
Definitely.
But more importantly, I've always wanted to have an activity. I don't know if you know this. Every tea talks, we've had a miniature painting workshop.
Oh, we did not know that
Yeah.
actually. So we will, we had talks with couple of people, and we will be bringing
We used to
professional
organize
artists.
miniature painting at our studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we give them the model, we're like paint. And they don't know. They just come there to talk to people and build relationships. I'm like, I'm not sure if that is what the intention is, but I want you people to go super obsessed, obsess over the mini and
Yeah.
paint it properly. I painted a Assassin's Creed figure,
Oh, okay.
and it's come out really well. I'll probably show it to you. But first, I want you to meet the people.
Sure.
But I am super grateful that you came. You said yes and came here with your family. And I didn't get a
It's
chance to talk to you, but I'm so glad we had this conversation. Uh, I can't wait to share this video on on YouTube.
we are very happy to share the knowledge with the community,
Yeah.
and we want this hobby to grow more in
I
India.
will help in whatever way possible because I think we have a lot of common things that we have shared. And I think I feel that we started with something with an expectation and then pivoted around it and started something else because the system and the ecosystem wasn't
Yes.
there,
Yes.
supplies and all of that.
Yes.
Now that you are there, I think I'm going to rekindle that.
We are trying to get more products and more range of products
Yeah.
and more brands as well, and we'll also conduct, we are planning for workshops,
Fantastic.
how to use your airbrushes, how to paint, and
Done.
how to create dioramas.
Done.
This itself is
Tell me when I'll be there. I will bring my battalion with me.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you
Funny.
very
Thank
much.
you so
Thank
much
you for
coming.
having us. It was really a pleasure to
We
be
didn't
on
do
the
anything,
TTOX.
man. We just gave you space.
That's enough,
But today, I think with this talk, you just connected at a different level. Honestly,
Thank you.
I'm so happy that we're doing this, and it's not. It's late in the game. It's 2025 end. This is something we should have done 4 5 years back or 10 years ago. Probably it was there, but I think this is
We-
the right time.
yeah.
Um,
Because of the evolving industries.
exactly.
And
No AI can help you in this.
you'll
Miniature
love your
painting and stuff.
creativity once
Exactly.
you've done your painting session and
I
you
saw
want to
your
see.
daughter who's 6 years old, who can probably give a master class on priming a model.
She is always there next to us when we do something.
Yeah, I think
so she's also learning those things.
give it 3 more years,
Yeah.
and she's ready to teach. So amazing. It was great to meet your family, your son, your daughter, your wife.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, Funny.
Thank you very much.
Really
Thanks for
appreciate it,
having
man.
you. Really, the common interest that brought us here.
I'm telling you, man. You gave me goosebumps at